What's going on, everyone? It's time for another action sci-fi film review. We're going to continue on the Planet of the Apes franchise with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It was released by 20th Century Fox July 11th, 2014, and it was produced by Peter Sharon and Dylan Clark, written and produced by Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver, and written by Mark Baumbach and directed by Matt Reeves, who did films like The Batman, which I have a review for here on the channel. He also did the upcoming War for the Planet of the Apes and Cloverfield, and well, he produced that. And he also did Let Me In. This had a box office range of over $710.6 million. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is the second one in the franchise. Caesar is more aware of him, and also Koba, the evil ape, is trying to revolt against the humans and try to fight against them. So he has his faction, and Caesar has to help the humans try to fight him. And then, as time goes on, and this takes place in the not too distant future where disease wipes out humanity, pretty much. Mostly humans. Kind of reminds me of COVID. Anyways, yeah, they have to fight for their survival without being overrun by these hybrid apes. And Caesar tries to help them. And yeah, it's a good movie. This film is actually really well done. The cinematography is outstanding in this. It's so well done. The music is really good too. Complements the film really well, and also helps when there's tension. It helps build it, and so on and so forth. The special effects in this are actually some of the best out there. This franchise is known for the special effects. It's done by Weta Digital, who did the CGI effects for like the Lord of the Rings trilogy and stuff. So yeah, the look of the apes in this looks way better um than Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And it actually they they're one of the first ones to actually help develop like individual hairs where you can see it on it and almost photoreal CG. So yeah, this is actually really good. It's another motion capture film, so they basically used a human as a template and put it all on, and it looks really good. And that Andy Serkis stars in this, and he is the guy who plays Gollum in Lord of the Rings. So yeah, he plays Caesar, and yeah, does an amazing job in it too. Overall, the whole film, it's really well done. The characters are actually pretty well written, except for a few. Some of them are a little bit throwaway-ish or didn't really need to be in the movie, in my opinion. But majority of the characters, like the main characters and stuff, all help the story out, and it works real well. And overall, the whole story in itself is actually not too bad. It's a pretty typical good guy, bad guy fighting with some. It's like a monster movie sort of setup, both apes and humans interfering with throughout. And there's some unrealistic sort of scenes in it that makes for a good entertaining action scene. But in real life, if you actually think about it, they would be able to do in real life. And yeah, but other than that, this film is actually really good and really well done. So you should definitely check it out. I'm going to give Dawn for the Planet of the Apes a 4.5 out of 5. It's a really good movie. You should definitely check it out. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, want to check it out. I'm not sure where it's streaming, but I'll link the trailer down below, so you can always check that out. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I should put the film title in there and some history and or fun fact thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox is down below. Direct reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below. Reviews_Eric. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any films or film franchises in any genre, and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on future. Comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Yeah, and also let me know what your favorite Planet of the Apes movie is out of all of them down below as well. Make sure you subscribe. Who finds something weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought of checking out together. And also so hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to continue on with the third one, War the Planet of the Apes, in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those crazy apes battling for dominance over humans out there because, well, they kind of do that anyways. And I guess we'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.